Good morning, children. Sai Ram. Today we are going to start with EVS 2 and I'm going to start with a new chapter. So I'm going to ask you few questions. Now you have to answer all the questions. Okay? Answer the following question. First one, what oath was taken by Shivaji? Tell me. Yes, the oath of Swaraj was taken by Shivaji. Now, oath means promise. Promise to make Swaraj. Now, the second one. What was the happy omen of Swaraj? Now, what was the happy omen of Swaraj? Yes, the royal seal was the happy omen of Swaraj. And the third one, how did Shivaji lay the foundation of Swaraj? Yes, come on, tell me. Yes, Shivaji laid the foundation of Swaraj by capturing forts. So, today we are going to learn how Shivaji laid the foundation of Swaraj in chapter number 7, Swaraj First Conquest. And this is part 1. Now let us start this part with new words. And you all know what you are going to do is, yes, you will revise with me. Okay? Now see the first one. Territory. 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 Now what do you mean by this? Yes, an area of land that belongs to one country. Strategic. 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 Strategic means planned. Renowned. 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 Renowned means famous. Fortification. 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 Fortification means walls or towers built to protect a place against attack. Plateau. 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 It is a large, high area of flat land. Ammunition. 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 Ammunition means the supply of bullets, etc. that you need to fire from a weapon. Now children, this is the content outline of this part. So we are going to study about the introduction of this part and Torna Fort. Now before studying in detail, let us study in short first. I'll tell you in short and then we'll go in detail. So children, please be attentive. Now, as you all know, the forts were very important during Shivaji's time. In fact, the first conquest of Swaraj was a fort. Why was having control over a fort so necessary? Forts were way up on hills, so it was easy to keep an eye on the surrounding area. If the enemy attacked, it was easy to defend people who were in the fort. Now forts would be stocked with food grains, ammunition and soldiers. So having control over forts and managing them was very important for Swaraj. Now in the lesson we learned how Shivaji and his friends, in the last lesson we learnt about how Shivaji and his friends took an oath at the temple of Raireshwar to establish Swaraj. In this lesson we are going to learn how Shivaji plans his action to establish Swaraj. At that time Maharashtra was governed by 4 powerful rulers: the Mughal Emperor of Delhi, Sultan Adil Shah of Bijapur, the Portuguese of Goa and the Siddhi of Janjira. Now these rulers were very strong. These were firm in their authority, always scared of them. No one dared to speak a word against them. Their forces were vast, that is very big, and Shivaji's Mavlas only handful, that means very few. But Shivaji's firm decision to establish Swaraj was his greatest source of strength. Now let us learn about Torna Fort. Now Shivaji controlled the Jagir of Pune, Supe, Chakan and Indapur. All the forts in the Jagir was in the hands of the officers from the court of Bijapur. The one who controlled the fort controlled the neighboring territories. So, without the control of the forts, it was meaningless to think about establishing Swaraj. Shivaji waited for a suitable time. He selected Torna Fort, which was in the southwest of Pune, in the Kannad Valley. This fort was the famous fort and good for defense. That means you can keep the enemy away when you are fighting. It had 2 strong machis. Machis, what do you mean by that? It is a natural plateau on the slope of the hill, a tableland. Now 2 machis were Zunzar Machi and Budla Machi. Now Zunzar Machi was the only access to the fort, but it was very difficult to come to this place, and it has high hills on one side and deep valleys on the other side. A careless person can easily lose balance and fall in the valley. Now Torna was a strong fort. It was named Torna because the temple of goddess Toranzai was in the fort. Now this fort was neglected by Adil Shah. That means there were no enough guards, neither enough troops, means soldiers, for its defense, nor ammunition, means weapons. Knowing all this, Shivaji decided to capture Torna and lay the foundation of Hindvi Swaraj. Now let us learn in detail. Now children, can you see the picture on your screen? That Shivaji is taking oath of Swaraj with Mavlas in the temple of Raireshwar. But it was very difficult task. At that time, Maharashtra was governed by 4 different powers, and the powers were the Mughal Emperor of Delhi, Sultan Adil Shah of Bijapur, the Portuguese of Goa, the Siddhi of Janjira. Now we'll repeat again. The Mughal Emperor of Delhi, Sultan Adil Shah of Bijapur, the Portuguese of Goa, the Siddhi of Janjira. Now these were very powerful enemies. They were firm in their authority. No one would dare utter a word. Nobody was able to speak a word against them. Now there was no comparison between the vast forces of enemy and handful of Shivaji's Mavlas. But Shivaji's mind was made up, and his firm resolve was his greatest source of strength. Now his mind was fixed that I want to establish Swaraj. Now we'll study about Torna Fort. Now children, you can see the picture of Torna Fort on your screen. Now Shivaji controlled the Jagir of Pune, Supe, Chakan and Indapur. Now all the forts in the Jagir were in the charge of the officers from the court of Bijapur. Now who was in charge of all the forts? Yes, Adil Shah of Bijapur. It was said that the person who controlled the forts also controlled the surroundings of the territory. So, capturing a fort was very important. Therefore, all the talks of Swaraj without the control of forts was meaningless, and a hill fort gave strategic support to the ruler, and Shivaji decided to capture one at a suitable time. So he selected Fort Torna, and it was situated to the southwest of Pune in the Kannad Valley. Now it was a renowned fort, well suited for defense. Now there were two strong machis on the fort. One you can see on the left hand side, that is Zunzar Machi, and the other you can see on the right hand side, that is Budla Machi. Now Machi means a fortification of a natural plateau formed on the slope of the hill. The two Machis were, as I told you before, Zunzar Machi and Budla Machi. Now Zunzar Machi. Now, like its name, it could offer powerful defense against the enemy. Now why? The only access to the fort was across the Zunzar Machi. Now you can see the red and green lines. Yes, that is Zunzar Machi. It was very difficult passage with high hills on one side and deep valley on the other side. A careless person may easily lose his balance and end his life in the deep valley. Torna was considered as the strongest fort of Maharashtra. Now, in the fort, there is a temple of goddess Thorinzai. So, the fort is called as Torna. Now, this powerful fort was neglected by Adil Shah. He was not taking care of that fort. Now, there was neither enough troops for its defense and nor enough ammunition. Means there were no soldiers, no guards outside the forts, and there were no weapons outside the fort. Now Shivaji knew this, and this was exactly what he wanted. This was exactly what he wanted. So he decided to capture the fort and thus lay the foundation of Hindvi Swaraj. Now children, let us start with a quick recap of this part. Now Shivaji and his comrades took the oath of Swaraj at Raireshwar, but it was a very difficult task. Maharashtra was governed by 4 different powers, and the powers were the Mughals of Delhi, Sultan Adil Shah of Bijapur, the Portuguese of Goa, and the Siddhi of Janjira. But Shivaji's mind was made up, and his firm resolve was his greatest source of strength. Shivaji controlled the Jagir of Pune, Supe, Chakan, and Indapur. All the forts in the Jagir were, however, in the charge of officers from the court of Bijapur. Swaraj, without the control of the forts, was meaningless. A hill fort gave strategic support to the rulers. Shivaji decided to capture one at a suitable time. He selected the fort of Torna in the Kannad Valley. A renowned fort means a famous fort with 2 strong machis, Zunjar Machi and Budla Machi. Torna was considered as one of the strongest forts of Maharashtra. In the fort, there is a temple of goddess Toranzai. That is why the fort is called Torna. He decided to capture the fort and thus lay the foundation of Swaraj. Now children, let us start with our assessment. Fill in the blanks by choosing the correct option. Shivaji controlled the Jagir of Pune, Supe, Chakan and the options are Indapur, Saswad. Yes, very good, Indapur. The access to the Torna fort was across the Dash Machi, Zunjar Machi, Budla Machi. Yes, very good, Zunjar Machi. Torna was neglected by Dash, and the options are Nizam Shah, Adil Shah. Very good, and the correct answer is Adil Shah. Dash decided to capture the fort of Torna and lay the foundation of Hindvi Swaraj. Now who decided? Deshmukhs or Shivaji Maharaj? Very good, Shivaji Maharaj. The 5th one. Maharashtra was governed by dash different powers. 3 or 4? Very good, 4 different powers. Name the following. Name the 2 strong machis on the way to the Torna fort. Now the 2 strong machis are, one is Zunjar Machi and one is Budla Machi. Very good. Now which was the strongest fort in Maharashtra? Yes, very good, Torna fort. Now see the 3rd one. Name the goddess in the temple of the fort Torna. Yes, what was the name? Yes, very good, Toranzai. Which 4 Jagirs were controlled by Shivaji? You can write any 2 if in the bracket is given. Yes. Which 4 Jagirs were controlled by Shivaji? Pune, Supe, Chakan and Indapur. So, Pune, Supe, Chakan and Indapur. I'll repeat the answers once again. The 2 strong machis, Zunjar Machi and Budla Machi. Strongest fort in Maharashtra was Torna fort. Goddess, name the goddess in the temple of Fort Torna. And the name of the goddess, yes, very good, Torinzai. Now Jagirs were controlled, which Jagirs were controlled by? Shivaji, Pune, Supe, Chakan and Indapur. Thank you.